Welcome back, friends. In today's video, we are not going to do any review of any Linux distro, nor we are going to do any installation of Linux distro, nor we are going to study how to fix a bug or how to fix a issue with the your system. But we are going to check out something very surprising, very much new. You have not seen this like this anything before. So for that, let us head to the Fedora virtual machine that I have set up. So I have already installed the Fedora machine. Then I have updated it to the latest available updates. So there are no further any updates available, or everything has been installed. It is a fresh install. Now we will head over to the surprise, which we will view in the Firefox browser. So this is the web page of the Ultramarine Linux. In the last two videos, we have seen the installation and detailed review of Ultramarine Linux. So this is related to the Ultramarine Linux. So the surprise lies at the bottom of this web page. So this is the main web page of the Ultramarine Linux website. Already using Fedora, you can use our migration script. So this is the surprise. So if you are having a Fedora system on your device and you want to test out the Ultramarine Linux, or if you want to just migrate to the Ultramarine Linux, you find it more attractive than Fedora, then you can use this migration script. So what you have to do is you have to copy this migration script. So this is the link to the script. Then head over to the terminal. So this is the terminal, and then you paste the script link in the terminal and then you execute it. So what happens is it welcomes you to the Fedora to Ultramarine Linux migration script. This script will migrate your Fedora system to Ultramarine Linux. Please make sure that you have backup of your system before proceeding, as this script will make major changes to your system. This script will also update your system to the latest version of Fedora before proceeding. Please make sure you can properly update your system before proceeding. So you have to check whether the internet connection is available, everything is okay. If there is some problem in the internet bandwidth, then you should not attempt this. You should only attempt if your system is totally updated and the bandwidth is healthy. So I have already done the updates 2 times. I have checked it second time also. So there are no pending updates and the bandwidth is good right now. So we can proceed ahead with the migration. So now you have to confirm here. Are you sure you want to continue? So you have to confirm. Then you have to input your sudo password. And then the whole procedure is automated. You have to sit back and if necessary you have to give inputs, user inputs, like the confirmations or any some warning messages are there. So you have to check for that. You have to now just sit back and relax. The system should start soon. Now it is asking for authentication. So you have to re-authenticate yourself once. So it did not find any packages that needed update. So it directly now migrating to Ultramarine Linux. So there are no Fedora updates pending. So it will directly now migrate the Fedora system to Ultramarine Linux. So this is what is going on. It is adding the Ultramarine repos and the RPM Fusion repos. And now after the adding of the repos, it is syncing the repos. It will take some time. After the addition of the RPM Fusion repo for Fedora 6 free and non-free, then it went ahead and added the Ultramarine repos common. After that, it is now doing a non-JPG force for the Ultramarine repo. So it will add the Ultramarine repos, everything repo with a no JPG check forcing, enforcement or forcing you can say. So it will install that repo without the JPG check. So the system will not check for the JPG keys whether they are present or they are correct. After that, it will check the repo if the installation is correctly done. Then it will convert the system to Ultramarine. So it will install the Ultramarine packages downloaded from the added repos. So it will install 6 packages, remove 7 packages. 7 packages removed will be from the Fedora system, and it will install the equivalent Ultramarine packages. So 7 packages of Fedora is removed, and it will add the 6 packages for the Ultramarine. You can see here Ultramarine repos are added, and the Fedora repos are removed. There are some Fedora packages that are removed and Ultramarine are added. So it will remove the Fedora logos, add the Ultramarine logos. Similarly, it will down some more Ultramarine logos here. It will erase the Fedora logos package also. And at the end, it will install the Ultramarine logos, the additional package, remove the Fedora logos package, and then the installation, that is the installation of the migration is complete. So it has installed all the packages required for the migration, and the migration is complete. The next kernel update will make your system entry appear as Ultramarine Linux, but now you are already running Ultramarine Linux. Would you like to generate a new init ramfs? You can generate Ultramarine boot entry. So if you don't say yes, then the init ramfs of the Fedora will continue to work, and also in the settings in the about section you will still see the Fedora name instead of Ultramarine. Though the system is now working as an Ultramarine system, it has been migrated and converted to Ultramarine, but it will still show the Fedora name in the about section of the settings, GNOME settings. So if you want to correct that, you have to confirm here. Once you confirm, it will change the name of Fedora in the GNOME settings about section to Ultramarine, as well as generate a new init ramfs with the Ultramarine boot entry, and it will also do Ultramarine boot entry and remove the Fedora boot entry. So I will confirm yes. We will have to wait for I think 2-3 minutes before the new init ramfs is generated, and then you can reboot, and then I will show you whether the system is now migrated to Ultramarine Linux or not. We can confirm that. Now you have to wait for 2 minutes. So it is done and the migration is complete. You can view the migration logs at ultramarine-migrate.log. So now what we will do is we will close this terminal. We will close the Firefox, and then we will restart the system. Restart is necessary. So we hit the restart button, and now see the Fedora name has been changed, and now Ultramarine is already visible here. So now here you will be able to see Ultramarine now. Just wait, the new init ramfs is being loaded. See, already the Ultramarine name is now seen on the screen. Okay, so we are now on the login screen of the Ultramarine Linux. Let us check out which sessions are available. So we got Gnome, Wayland, Gnome Classic, Gnome Classic on XOR. So this is Gnome Classic on Wayland, second option. And the last option, fourth, is Gnome on XOR. So now let us use the Gnome on Wayland session and input our password. Now we will go to the settings. The wallpaper has remained the same. Please note that wallpaper is same, so you might think the migration has not been done, but we can confirm it from here. You go to the GNOME settings about section. So here you can see now the Fedora name has been wiped out and the Ultramarine name is there, but the device name is still Fedora. The device got the name Fedora when we done the initial Fedora installation, Fedora 36. So during the migration, the logos have been updated to Ultramarine from Fedora, but the device name is still Fedora. Then below you can see the OS name has been changed during the migration to Ultramarine Linux 36. OS type is 64-bit, GNOME version is 42.2, Windows system is Wayland, virtualization KVM, and let us see if there is some updates are available. Yes, some updates are available for Qt settings, shadow utils, and the shadow utils sub id. So we will do the update. It will take 1 minute, not more than that. This small update. Okay, now here the warning is there, download unsigned software. Now can you know why this warning message is coming, why it is unsigned software? If you remember, during the installation, during the migration script was running in the terminal, I told you that during the change of the repos, the migration script was forcing no JPG check for the Ultramarine repos. So because of that, the JPG keys of the Ultramarine repos are not installed, and since the JPG keys are not installed and the software is coming from that repo without the JPG keys, that's why the warning message is coming. So friends, you have to be very sharp when you are using Linux or even any other system, because this is just a home system or this is just a trial system, but if you do it on your production system, then you might cause a security scare. So be on the watch, always keep an eye on the terminal when the verbose messages are scrolling. You might lose one major important verbose message during the execution of commands, and then you might end up with a hack or a security scare. So what we will do is we will not accept the unsigned software. If the unsigned software warning comes again, if the updates are available again and they are offered for update again, then I will install it. Then I will know that this is the Ultramarine repos only. Updates are coming from the Ultramarine repos only. They are not hacked in between. So let it come once or twice again, and after that we will be assured that the update is from Ultramarine Linux only. Of course, this is not a foolproof method, but still we can be assured that it is from the Ultramarine, and we know that the Ultramarine migration script had forced the no JPG check on the Ultramarine repos while installation. So we have got a good idea that this is not a issue, this is not a security scare, there is nothing to worry about, but things can slip and mishaps can occur, so you have to be careful. That is my point. So I will cancel this and then we will close this down. So friends, this is all for the today's video. We have seen how to migrate the Fedora Linux to Ultramarine, And friends, if you have got a Fedora system and you are impressed with the Ultramarine Linux in the last two videos, that is the installation and the detailed review of Ultramarine Linux, then you can migrate your Fedora system to Ultramarine Linux safely. But always keep a copy, keep a backup, keep a copy of your data on a separate device, because many times the script might go wrong and you might lose your personal data. So you have to always be on the watch and play it safe. So thank you friends for being with us during the course of this video. Do like, subscribe and comment on our channel. Do not forget to press the bell button, otherwise you will lose the new videos that are uploaded every day. We upload at least 1 to 2 videos every day. Bye bye.